Hey there, Men of Wildwood. This is Troy coming at you with video number 2. Hey, listen, guys, we've kind of shifted things a little bit. My previous video I shared I was going to come with you with 4, 5, 6 videos over a period of a month or so, kind of going through an overview of the Kingdom Man Rising series. And what we've decided to do is to go ahead and do this as a Wednesday night study for men. So starting August 25th, for 12 weeks, we're going to be breaking down the Kingdom Men Rising book, and I am super excited to go through this. This is going to give us a way better picture than me just trying to do a little bit of an overview of this book. But what I wanted to do today was this video was to encourage you men to join me. We need each other. We need each other to show up. Listen, guys, the only way we can sharpen each other is when we gather together as men. We need to sharpen each other by gathering together. And a great way for us to do that right now is Wednesday nights. Listen, we just got to make a decision. Carve out 12 weeks, 12 Wednesdays, that's all it is. Carve out 12 Wednesdays and commit to coming every Wednesday so we get the full effect of this series and this book. But I'm looking forward to it. Listen, they're going to stick us in room 200, 206, whatever room they're going to stick us in. But my goal, I don't want to be in those rooms. That's 10, 15, maybe 20 men. I want to get in the fireside room, guys. They will accommodate us if we show up. And I hope you guys, I pray, my prayer is that the Men of Wildwood rise up on Wednesday nights and we fill the fireside room with 40, 50, 60, how many ever men, but 40, 50, 60 men coming together, growing in our relationship with Christ together, sharpening each other. I'm going to just take a couple minutes and go through some things in this book because I don't want to get too long here. But so listen, guys, we know God can get us through whatever we're facing, right? We know that. But first, he needs us to wake up from the slumber of self in order to proactively pursue an intimate relationship with him. That awakening of biblical manhood can only take place when we learn to fear God. So the big question is, what does it mean to fear God? Well, fearing God means to take him seriously. And so in doing that, to fear God, there's two concepts that we got to merge. The first is we have to be afraid. Fear, afraid. The second is we have to be in awe. When we merge fear or being afraid with being in awe of God and taking him seriously, then we have truly come to understand what it means to fear God. And so what we're going to do now is I'm going to just look at what it is to be a kingdom man. The definition of a kingdom man is a male who visibly and consistently submits to the comprehensive relationship and rule of God underneath the lordship of Jesus Christ in every area of our life. That must be the mindset. We've got to have it. A kingdom man accepts his responsibilities under God and faithfully carries them out. When he is faithful, God moves even pagan powers and other forces on earth to support him in doing his kingdom business. When a kingdom man lives according to his design purpose, he joins with other men, influencing culture, politics, entertainment, and more through the process of intentional discipleship. Listen, we just got done with 2 days of elder retreat, where we discussed first in community impact, talked about that in the first video, and number 2, intentional discipleship. We're going to be rolling a lot of this out here in the near future. And listen, guys, it's going to take us men making a decision and committing to being purposeful in these areas. In the first video, I talked about God asking Adam the question, Adam, where are you? Again, our wives are asking it, our children are asking it, our community, our church are all asking this question. Right here, we're going to come in this book and we're going to learn what it is to take care of that problem that we have of getting asked that question over and over again. And so over and over, God has called men to intervene on the behalf of a dying land many times. And in Ezekiel 22:30, God records it this way. I searched for a man among them who would build up the wall and stand in the gap before me for the land, so that I would not destroy it, but I found no one. The land had plenty of males. Listen, that's key. The land had plenty of males, but there were no men. There were no kingdom men. Guys, what we're trying to do here at Wildwood is we're trying to raise up kingdom men, just not males who are going through the motion, not males who are checking off the box and just going through the motions, but actual kingdom men. Okay, so listen, none of us set out to fail. None of us want to fail, but guess what? If we just treat this like a New Year's resolution, we might meet a goal here, we might need a goal there, but ultimately we're going to end up failing in this process. So what I want to do is I wanted to read this next part. It says, unfortunately, many men take God casually. What they do is they put a little icing on their religion and call it a day. They go to church, they hold their Bible, they say their public prayers, they do devotions. They cross off that checklist of so-called spiritual items so it'll appear they're taking God seriously. Listen, we need to take God seriously. I'm looking forward to doing this on Wednesday nights together. We need each other. Wednesday nights, August 25th, let's commit 12 weeks in a row. Let's blow the fireside room out. I'm excited for this. I love you guys, and I just want you to join me. Anyway, you guys have a great week and look forward to seeing you soon.